Welcome to Royal Exclusive News. Today's top story. Prince William's love of football is back in the spotlight following his latest passion for the Prince of Wales, and why fans are talking about it.
The FA will go to the final when we ultimately get there and beat probably France, maybe. But William was on a podcast, and this is Travis and Jason Kelce. You can help us out here.
New Heights.
Travis married Taylor Swift on Friday last week.
And it was so brilliant because this podcast dropped the day of their wedding. So the last I checked, over 1 million views. And it's my understanding that William and Catherine were invited to the wedding. It would not have been a good look for William to not go to the United States to celebrate 250. They had several commitments here that they didn't want to interrupt. It would have looked so poorly for them to be sitting next to, Bon Jovi at the Taylor and Travis wedding. So this was kind of a way for them to honor that friendship, acknowledge that invitation, a huge appearance on a very popular, to begin with, podcast, which is the Kelce brothers, NFL football players. Travis has yet to retire. His brother is retired, but yes, married to Taylor Swift.
It was a lot more bantery than I thought. I thought it was going to be about the wedding or be about Taylor Swift, but it was all about football. I don't know if you guys have been watching the football, but it was all about, the game and his love of the game, which we know William loves football. How many times have we gone on engagements and he mentions those?
Aston Villa. His favourite team. Yeah. Of course, some of those Aston Villa fans are part of the England squad, aren't they? Yeah. So he's following it even more closely, perhaps, than he might. I think, we know that William likes football, and the Palace has kind of leaned into William's love of football as a kind of sign of him being a kind of an everyman folk. But he did throw his dad under the bus a little bit, didn't he, in the interview, because he said, my dad hates. They said, did you get your love of football and your love of Aston Villa from your father or from your dad? And he said, oh no, my dad absolutely hates football, which I thought was like, oh, poor Charles. He doesn't really need that during the World Cup, and he's made quite a good fist of showing an interest, hasn't he, in becoming friends with David Beckham and asking.
Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Royal Exclusive News. Your support helps us bring you the latest royal news and exclusive updates.
How the games are going and things in the past. So, he might not be the biggest fan, but at least they've got one in William. William can be the kind of, the England flag waver.
And Prince George, yeah.
Football's King just doesn't strike me as a football man.
No, and I think that's fine.
This is fine.
I think that's fine. I think it's,
What do we call it, soccer? Kinsey?
Wait, you call it? I call it soccer.
You call it soccer. Yeah. So for American viewers, we're talking about the round ball, just in case we're confusing it.
For American viewers, it's like sports. Ew, that's a boys' thing.
Right.
Well, I just point out that the England women's team have won lots of tournaments.
Oh, that's true.
And we're still waiting. We've been waiting since 1966, I think, for the men's England football team to win the World Cup.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
So,
but you don't want to win everything, It's more fun to kind of struggle and then once you win,
you feel it.
Rarely, it's much more fun. If you win every week, it's boring.
Ask Meghan Markle.
I was woken up. It was just after 4 a.m. the other day by my neighbours cheering, and obviously I was fast asleep. We've won.
Well, hopefully William will be going if we do get to the final, but it doesn't seem like he'll be taking his father.
No.
Right, we've just got time for our quick-fire questions. So, as we were discussing there, Prince William appeared on the New Heights podcast this week. If he had a podcast, what should it be called?
I think he'd be called Villa Till I Die, which is one of the big Aston Villa wins. He put VTID, didn't he? And we were sort of going.
You Googled it. What's that?
You probably knew straight away because you're a footy fan. But I had to think about that for a while. Yeah, Villa Till I Die, and then every week he.
What do you think about Prince William's football podcast? Should we see more of the prince sharing his sporting passions? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest royal news.